It was a great time for the fans of Southern University on homecoming. It's a very special place. However, Prairie View came in and stole the party with a heart-stopping 47-42 victory over the Jaguars here in Baton Rouge. Along with Ron Mitchell, I'm Mark Gray, and when you get right down to it, there are games that you lose, there are games that you get beat. It would be safe to say that Southern lost this game. Game management on the sideline by a coaching staff, and quite frankly, a non-cerebral decision by a player after a blocked field goal proved to be the difference in this game.
Well, we knew coming in, these teams were evenly matched. Like I say, either it was going to be notebook paper or construction paper, because they were evenly matched offense and defensively in their respective categories. But the minimized mistakes and the turnovers were very costly.
Southern had an opportunity to jump out early, and they really couldn't convert. I think there were two defining moments in this game that happened for the Jaguars in the first half. Opening drive, big play, you get the ball down inside the 5-yard line, you can't take it in. Next thing, you had that miscue, and then you had the play at the end, near the end of the first half, where they tried the quarterback dive on 4th down. He doesn't get into the end zone. Those are big swings, and when you lose a game by 5 points and you leave basically 11 points out there, difference in the game right there.
Well, we had two of the most prolific players in the conference playing today, in Austin and Green. Both of them played well, but there was a couple of miscues definitely on this Southern side that were very costly down inside that red zone, and they come up and they don't score. And they miscued.
And the Grown Man Award of the week, forget the most valuable player stuff, the best offensive player in the conference, Johnta Hebert, 284 yards of total offense. He had 114 yards rushing, 170 yards passing, and he was a little bit more than just a safety valve. They were using the wheel play. He was able to pick up big first downs, but when the money was on the line, he ran that rock and was able to seal the deal, coming back home to ruin homecoming.
I mean, he was like an instant microwave. I mean, being a native of this town and not being recruited and coming back in on homecoming of all games and spoiling Southern's homecoming, he mixed it up by air, on his feet. He did everything that it took for them to win this game today.
And then when Southern had battled their way back into it, you block a field goal, the ball is lying on the ground, you touch it, and then the next thing you know, it turns into a Prairie View touchdown, and really that's the difference in the outcome of the game. But you got to question the game management of Coach Dawson Odom's. 3 timeouts, Prairie View gets the ball, they needed a couple of first downs, he didn't take them, you made the point. What are you going to do, sell them like coupons or something down the stretch?
I mean, you know, when you look at it, there's a play, a field goal attempt is made, it's blocked, partially blocked, it goes downfield, and it's a free fall. Well, it was a live ball. Prairie View comes back up with it, and they capitalize and actually turn it into a 7-point touchdown. So at that point, Southern is on the defensive, and now they come back and we say we can scrutinize Coach Odom's play calling, and he was saving timeouts like chestnuts. And I don't know what he was doing with them, and it turned out to be costly.
Yeah, I think the emphasis on the latter part of that worm. So when you get right down to it, Ron, Southern loses homecoming, but it is more than just a football game here at Southern. I mean, they bring it out and they do it big every year. You got the dancing, tailgating extraordinaire, and the food. Nothing like Cajun food on the homecoming buffet.
Definitely when we come here, the fans are they're very welcoming, and they will invite you in, and we can tailgate, and that's the best part about coming here.
Yeah, it is.
It is always fun tailgating with the fellas here.
So I might be a little partial because I spent some time here early, but when you start looking at the realm of great homecomings, now I did Howard's homecoming. I did not see Jamel Hill. I did not see Michael Smith. I didn't get a chance to interview Estelle. So I will give Howard that. But when you cut down to the essence of homecoming, the food, the fun, the pageantry, all that kind of stuff, I don't think Southern's homecoming takes a backseat to anyone.
Hey, we're in the bayou. I tell you what, that sausage, shrimp, and crab today,
Anyway, it seems like every time we on the road, we pick up a few pounds, so it's back to the gym we go.
There you go.
Though not really. I ain't going to the gym. I'm going to enjoy the girth that I'm gaining. That's the story from here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where Prairie View comes in and spoils the homecoming party with a 47-42 victory over Southern University. Prairie View now 4-1 in the SWAC West Division. Meanwhile, Southern drops to 3-1, and with a half a season left to go in this conference, Southern's going to need some help to get back to the SWAC championship game. And it looks like Grambling is now in the driver's seat, but we got a whole lot of football to go. And if Prairie View slips up and Southern can hold serve, the Bayou Classic could be for all the marbles in the West.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game, and we will be there too.
So for Ron Mitchell, I'm Mark Gray. Thanks for joining us. Remember, download the HSRN mobile app, and for all the HBCU news, check out the new look at hsrn.com.
Stand up!